original tall man.
The sex scenes were funny. Or the one sex scene was funny to me, just because like the way that she's moving her head and just the way they're laying, like when the movie first starts and they're like laying down by the tree, you just see their legs like this, like kind of interlocked or whatever, and just moving around, and she's moaning, and she kills him,
Hmm.
and then she kills him. Which I mean, if you nut, it's not a bad way to go out. What's up, Facebook user? How's it going?
I gotta add too, when it
Hola.
starts to pick up, it still doesn't give us so much to be engaged
Yeah.
in what's going on.
It picked
That's
up.
another thing too. I'm
That's
saying
what you.
like no, no, I'm saying like when it gets that feeling when you feel it's gonna pick up, it still doesn't really pick up.
Like
What he's talking about picked up is like when
the last 20 minutes of the movie.
it's the Scooby Doo scene.
Uh,
Kids running and he's following. He pops up over the
Scooby-Doo
motherfucking door.
scene. The
Uh,
fucking Scooby-Doo scene. I like that you said that.
mhm.
kind of was, but yeah, I can see the pacing like everybody's saying. The story. What's about the part of the storyline where they're like, they take the dead people and they turn into these like, they're calling them like I forgot what they call them, but the gravity in their world makes
Yeah,
them
they,
squish like that. That
yeah.
small. I'm like, the fuck is that?
Oh, it was the heat and the gravity at towards the
Yeah.
end to make them into dwarfs. That's
I'm
what
like,
they said.
okay. I was like, you don't. I had nothing. You didn't have to put that in there.
They really didn't. When they went through that little, when he
They
put his
could.
hand through that thing and then he climbed through it or whatever. And
Yeah. They could have just said that like he's some kind of fucking demon world, and he turns them into little fucking demon things, creatures or something. You don't have to fucking say gravity and the heat. What the fuck? Whatever.
they had to. They just tried to say something, and especially for that time,
Yeah.
it was just this guy's trying to disappear again. But we see
It's like
your green
watching.
screen.
It's like watching the original Invisible Man.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
trying to do
fucking
the
Harry
Scooby Doo villain guy.
Harry Potter shit going on here.
This, the cloak. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck.
This sucked. Like yeah, I still don't understand the appeal of it. I mean,
What's up, Doomsday? I mean, I understand it. I get it. It's a cult classic, and it's probably one of those films. Of course, a lot of people that like it are. I won't say all people, because I'm sure there's people that are younger than us that like it. But as far as like that cult core, they're probably around our age and older. And when this movie came out in '79, I could see that. I could see why. Like I told you, guys, I gave it a 5. Would I watch it again? Yes, because I'm gonna watch this one. I'll probably watch them all eventually. But I don't know when that's gonna be. Maybe soon, maybe not. Oh, I do have something to say. So, Last House on the Left from 1970.
Yep.
I'm gonna be interviewing one of the actors from that in a couple
Oh
of weeks.
shit!
Oh.
Right on.
And, shooting for April 9th or 10th. More to be noted on that, but I just emailed them today again. It's kind of so that'll be something to look forward to.
nice.
Classic movie, old movie.
Nice.
So, and he was in quite a few movies. So whatever day that I think it's the 9th or the 10th that weekend, I'm going to watch like a lot of the movies he was in. Besides that, I'll probably save that movie for last. I'll watch all the other shit just to have other conversation, because you guys know I don't do the whole IMDb shit and all that other Google bullshit to figure out about people. I'd rather just watch their films and have a conversation. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And again, check out the Z Network, people. There's a lot of dope shit on there. A lot more dope shit on there. You don't want to miss it. James,
Yes.
have you seen more of these films or just the first one?
I haven't seen all of them because I think they kept going. There was like 7 of them or some shit. I don't even know
Like
anymore.
it's five in total.
5 in
Five?
total. There you go. So
Yeah.
It's
there's 5.
5.
I think I seen 1, 2, maybe 3.
I
What the
wonder if they get
fuck?
better. For anybody that's out there watching
I
this, do they get
what I
better?
could recall, I want to say yes. The storyline makes they continue on with the storyline, but it starts putting pieces together.
Okay.
And I think the little boy is in multiple of the movies. He's in the
Yeah,
next one.
him. Actually, him, Reggie, and the older brother are frequent.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
doesn't the like brother
I thought
died?
Reggie. I thought Reggie got stabbed in the end of the movie.
He did.
that's for the sequels to explain.
Yep.
Okay.
They'll explain it. It's some weird world when they're in that when they go into the building. It's like a fucking different dimension type shit going on there.
Because I looked at the casting for the sequels, and so the kid, that actor, he doesn't come back for the sequel. It's another actor, but the actor's name is hate Michael Baldwin, he does reprise his role in the later sequels.
Got it. Got it. I'm
Okay.
gonna watch them. I don't, well, not have to, but I'm going to eventually watch them because why the fuck not?
Yep.
Hmm.
Get some more movies under my belt.
And that orb gets a little bit more high tech for each movie.
Yeah.
They get a little bit, it has more tools, different weapons.
So okay, with that knowledge, James, does that make you appreciate or like the first one more because they go deeper in the sequels that you have seen?
I like movies that continue with the
Okay.
same storyline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so
But no,
yeah, I like that part of it.
but does it make? But no, no. But what I'm saying is like the way the story continues because I'm just going by what I heard. I've never seen it. Does that make you like the movies? Better example would be, I guess, like the Conjuring universe, in a sense. And I'm only saying I'm
Oh,
only using this. So, like, for example, there's a lot of people who may have not have liked Annabelle so much, but then when they went back and watched it in or like the right way, because it tells it kind of the way the story kind of continues and gets a little bit deeper, it makes you kind of like that. I'm one of those people. Like, I didn't hate Annabelle. I liked it. I didn't love it, but after going back and watching it in the correct order, I liked it way like I love it now. I love that whole universe, but you know what I mean. I enjoyed it more because of the way the story's connected. I'm wondering if that's gonna
well,
be
I didn't see all five, so I can't really give an answer. The ones I've seen, like one, two, and maybe three, I
okay.
would say it does. It
Good to
feels
know.
that way. Yeah.
Hmm.
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm certainly willing to give the sequels a watch
Yeah.
because definitely, I mean, it's despite the fact that it had pacing issues, it
Hmm.
did intrigue me enough to want to say, okay, I want to see part two, three, four, and five.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? No.
He said no.
No.
No,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like, I'm almost positive as a kid I've watched at least up to three, and I don't even remember them. So it's like there's a reason I don't remember them. The reason my brain did a dump on it, and then fucking like watching it again, it was like, all right, I was open minded. I wasn't mad at it or anything to go watch this again. But as it was going, then I started recalling, and I mentioned, I made one mention to you that I was like, God, that fucking song. And you were like, what, you don't like the song? It's not that I don't like the song, it's that they use it every 45 fucking seconds in the movie,
Dude,
and it gets played out within the first 5 minutes. It's like,
speaking, you said that. Every time that song came on, my wife is in the other room. She goes, "What is that fucking annoying song?" She was flipping. I had to turn the volume down.
She was about to beat the hell out of James.
like,
She's
Should have
like,
turned the
so,
"That
TV up.
song is so stupid. What the fuck is that?"
Should have
I'm
turned the
like,
TV up
I
on it.
tried to explain it to her. I was like, Phantasm has its own theme song. Like, Mike Myers has his song where they play when something bad's going to happen. I was like, that's what this is. This
They did
motherfucker's
play.
telling.
I feel like they did play it a little much in this.
little,
Oh, they
Versus,
played it a lot.
a little.
A
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
My guy, let's be honest. A little's like a pinch. You know what I mean? This was like, I, was there dialogue to this movie? Because the only thing I heard was a song. Like, that's how much they played it.
This
Like,
guy, he was blocking all the dialogue out, just hearing the music.
getting frustrated every fucking 5 minutes. I'm like, at one point, I was in the middle of doing an edit while we were watching this. I fucking just backed out of watching it with him so I could finish my edit and hear what I was doing because the fucking song kept coming on. I'm like, fucking Christ. All right. Came back 5 minutes later. It's like, it's still on the same scene. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, cool. I didn't miss nothing because of the
That's
pacing.
why I paused it. That's why.
Well, I know. I'm just.
I listen because I was like, oh fuck, did the computer did something happen? Because remember what happened to me Thursday
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
during the trailer review.
Yeah, I don't have those issues. My shit has not turned off since it moved into the apartment.
Good. Wait, you mean not even shut down or nothing?
My computer stays on 24/7, 365 unless it restarts for an update or something, which I schedule to do at 3 a.m. so that more than likely I'm getting ready to fall asleep.
Yep. Yep.
But
I
yeah.
gotta add though, it's shocking that the tall man reprised his role in all five in like the later
Mm-hmm.
sequels. He's like literally in all of them.
Yeah.
Because in part the first one, he looks of age
Old as
already,
hell. Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
he passed away not so long ago, like at the age of 89.
Yeah. Something like that.
So it's
Yeah.
pretty damn sweet to see him actually come back to those roles. I mean, I would compare this to Pleasance, still coming back in the
Oh,
later Halloween sequels.
I was like, who's Pleasant? Who's that?
Donald Pleasance.
Oh, is he Michael Myers? Is he the actual guy that plays him?
Dr. Loomis.
No, Loomis.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Like I'm supposed to know that. Like, damn.
Yeah, I would kind of compare that to that though.
Okay.
Fucking Loomis, man. I miss Loomis.
Fucking.
Miss him.
I mean, visually for the time, it wasn't that horrible as far as the
It
special
wasn't
effects
bad.
go.
For me, visually, it wasn't bad at all.
It was,
Well, I did point
like I
out
said,
that.
for the time, it was still crappy, but for the time,
Nah, it
like
wasn't crappy.
the blood was Kool-Aid red. The drill drilling in his head was fucking plastic, and the fucking skin was fucking. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like they
Blood
took.
was like fucking a gel.
Yeah, that blood was way too fucking
And
like.
when the thing started to drill him, the skin around it, like you can tell it was just a horrible prosthetic at best.
Yeah. I don't even pay attention to that shit when it's like in the 70s.
The only effect that I enjoyed in this movie, well, I mean, it's a visual effect movie, right, of a horror movie because it's a psychological movie. It changes areas and zones, so they gotta get things right. Before I get annoyed at the settings in some of the rooms and shit, like with the wall, the one room that was lined with fucking black like 55-gallon plastic drums. Let's not go there. Or the sticks that he touches that are not attached to anything and he's just moving and holding them. The only effect that I was like, oh, that was actually kind of cool is when he is touching the things and the thing hits him, but nothing actually hits him. You see the imprint on him, like something really hit him, and I was like, oh shit, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. That's why this movie got a 3.
Got a 3. Can't be mad.
Yeah.
Have I said anything else worthy of a 3 in my rant about this movie?
The cars, the titties.
I didn't say nothing about the car other than it was a Barracuda.
I did.
I'm not a Hemi guy. I'm not a Dodge guy. It can burn in hell.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey. Let's not say that.
It got crushed in Cash for Clunkers fucking back in 2002 or
I'm
4.
not obsessed, but I do want to own a fucking muscle car like
Let's not
that,
be-
like that car. That would be great.
Let's not, it's a muscle car. And there was titties.
You're a Chevy guy. You're speaking sacrilege over here.
I love Chevys. I'm a GM guy, yes, but I have respect for all muscle cars.
That's
Muscle cars,
okay.
muscle.
Yep. It'll die a dignified death in a crusher. It's a freaking Dodge, man. It's a
You're gonna
Chrysler
make
product.
cry.
It's alright.
This is disrespectful.
Go make some tuna cans out of that shit. I need some albacore.
The
Hey,
next.
I got a question for you guys about
Okay.
this movie. So the brother, it's like the young kid, is like the best character, but how he was so up the older brother's ass, stalking him like a creep.
Yeah.
Now that was weird in the movie, but I'm the oldest, so it's not me. But have you guys had anybody that you're like that? You like your brother or sibling like that? You want to be attached, where you're like wanting to follow him everywhere?
I
Maybe
was
when
the
I was
younger
little.
brother, so I was probably the one that did it.
Maybe like when I was little, yes, you follow your older cousins and siblings around, kind of hanging. I mean, that's what got me into horror though, is following my older sibling, my older brother around, and my older cousins was, you know what I mean? Like when everybody goes to whoever's house, whether it be my mother's house or one of my aunt's houses, it was, you have the sleepovers, you get the movies and all that shit, and they would get horror movies. I was able to watch them with them, so yes, but not to that extent, like to where
No.
you're
Well,
fucking
the older brother here didn't want to hang out with the little brother because he's like going on dates and shit.
true.
But that
Well,
kid is stalking him in the bushes with binoculars and everything. I'm like,
yeah,
that's
that was
kind of
that,
fucking weird.
that- he fucking did the same shit for a funeral, like watching a funeral in
Yeah.
the bushes. I'm like, what kind of weird shit is that?
He's a people watcher.
And then you even see him mouth. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
like,
you're
what
the
the
one in the bushes with the binoculars.
yeah, no. Mind your business. You seen a fucking really 90-year-old guy pick up a fucking casket, a 500-pound casket with ease. Who cares? Mind your damn business. Walk away.
Is he really that tall? Well, was he really that tall?
Fucking,
I don't know.
the tall man is tall. They call him the tall man.
No, but the actual actor, like, is he really of that
Oh,
height?
I think he is that tall. I think so. Well, I can recall.
Because I was watching the movie. Well, my first time watching, I was telling my dad, I'm like, this motherfucker's actually tall.
Huh? I'm curious about that now.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was pretty freaking tall.
Let's see.
Calvin, you said you felt a little bit of a or a comedy a comma, long pause, comedy aspect of it.
A little bit of humor, like between both brothers. More
Yeah,
so,
that,
more so the shit that the younger brother was doing.
Okay.
it was like those light chuckles. I mean, fucking the milkman, was it the milkman? No, the ice cream man comes out of nowhere and fucking
Yeah,
plays the
Reggie.
guitar with the dude on the front porch. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was random as hell too. Like nothing led up to that.
At all. And then there was nothing else like mentioned about that shit at all. They just fucking play the guitar, and that was like, why? That was one of those things where someone was just like, "Look, yo, me and my boy can play the fuck out of a guitar. It has to be in the movie." He was drinking those seconds. It has to be in the movie. It fucking has to be. Like it's not gonna make any sense. And they were just like, "So what? Just come on, just give me. Let me
He
drive
was
up there in the ice cream truck."
he was 6'4".
Oh, that the actual actor?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Angus Scrim, right?
Angus Scrim, yeah.
Yep. 6'4".
Damn.
So he has some height on him.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. Chris is shrugging his shoulders. Like,
That's the
"Yeah,
problem with being tall. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like to me, it's just normal. Like
Well, how tall are you?
Well,
6'4".
79 though.
But still, there was tall people back then.
There was tall people
But I
back
get-
then, but not as
Metal Lark 11. No.
So this is the movie we are doing on Tuesday, Lord of Tears.
Oh shit, we spun the wheel already?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like a fucking owl man.
Owl man. Oh shit, you're right. Oh fuck.
Ah!
This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something, people.
This is
Here
on
we
Yogi
go.
or Tubi.
OG.
That means someone suggested it probably.
Yep. I've never heard of that shit.
What was this? What of Tears?
Lord of Tears.
Lord of Tears.
I even got it wrong. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Lord of Tears. I've never heard of it.
Me either. First
But
time watching me.
it is on Tubi, Roku, Prime. So
It'll be Prime then.
yeah. I mean, maybe it'll be okay, guys. Listen, we can't just judge a movie.
I have hopes for it because it's on the OG wheel. Because we asked for it, like majority of the movies were good.
But I did say good. I said give me like X amount good, and then give me like 3 throwaways or however many throwaways. You know what I mean? Type of movies. So
Yeah, but majority of them are good though.
that's true.
So maybe we'll get lucky. Well, good in their eyes because you told shit for us.
Yeah.
But they also threw some shit at us.
It's lost perspective. Me and Calvin will probably say Scream was good, and you, of course, won't.
I like the new one. It's better. I don't like the old one.
You're cool. You're invited to the barbecue.
It's like you like to know you're in. It's like you're in.
You got your card revoked.
I'm the token white guy. You're gonna have me there.
Nah, you're above the token white guys. That's the token white guys. Like we invite them just to show we're not racist. But you're like
That's literally reverse racism.
you're allowed to like come inside. You're allowed to like come inside and kick it with us and chill. You know, I'll use the racist whites thing. You're one of the good ones, James.
Oh damn. Compliment.
No, I'm being dead serious, and I want Chris and Kelvin to be honest with you. Has anybody ever said that to you before? I've had that said to me plenty of times.
I've been one of the good ones my entire life.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that supposed to
Wait,
mean?
repeat that again. As what said to you? To me?
You're one of the good ones.
A couple times.
See? And I don't even know what I know this is what the show's about, but I don't even know what comes through people's minds when they say that. Like, oh yeah, they're brown, they're not white. They're very nice and respectful.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you're one of the good ones. Like, what the? Well, you're obviously not for pointing that shit out.
I know exactly.
I can't like. But next time that happens, and I hope it does, I'm just like, well, you're obviously not. Well, why would you say that? Because why would you say that I'm one of the good ones? What does that supposed to fucking mean?
Say to them, you're one of the good ones.
You're one of the bad ones.
Yo, there's fucking some crazy white people. I admit it. You could say you're one of the good ones.
Shit. I'm a great. Man,
Yeah.
Tidy white. What?
No, the movie
Sturdy, what did you give this rating?
Cinco.
James?
6.
And Kelvin was a 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I enjoyed my
He was
3.
sitting there for a second. He was like, no.
No, I'm good with my 3.
Or you don't want to raise your score?
Fuck no.
Don't
No.
keep going. You have to drop it.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
You'll annoy him. You're like, you know what? Fuck this movie.
No, it's one of those things that like it makes me scratch my head to try to figure out why it has such a following. You know what I mean? It's like, did I miss something? Maybe I should watch it again. But at the same time, like I said, I've seen them in the past, and for me not to remember them so severely, and then for shit to start flooding as the movie's going, and I'm still just here like,
I think it's part of the sci-fi part of it.
Probably.
There's a mixture of 79, the sci-fi mixed with the horror.
Sci-fi and horror.
So people are probably like, oh shit.
But there was certainly no scares in this film at all.
No,
for me, at
no
least.
jump scares. Or
There was
nothing.
no scares at all.
No.
No tension, no nothing for me.
Nope. It was basically the little kid afraid of the tall man
Yeah.
running and hiding and shit. Other than that, there's like no, he's under the car hiding and all of a sudden just something grabs him. Nothing like that.
So I got the movie playing, like I told you guys, and I'm just realizing the brother. Well, I've seen that he's getting ready to fuck this chick in the graveyard, which to me,
I would do it.
good a place as any.
Yeah, I know, right? You get,
It's a picnic, okay? It's just like a picnic. It's grass, it's moonlight. You know, it's romantic. Stars above you.
Just don't dig up the bodies and have threesomes.
No, wow. Fucking Jay. Just don't dig up the bodies and have threesomes. No, don't fucking But no, what I was gonna say is like after he sees his brother run through, he gets up off the chick and just takes off and leaves her just laying on the fucking.
Yeah, I know. Just leaves her.
You
know why? He used it as an excuse. The brother was the key to get him out of there because he was only like put it in. He was like, oh. So he's like, oh no, what's that? I gotta go.
I'll be back.
Yeah, special.
He fucking ditched it.
Graveyard's not a place you should be fucking. That's not the kind of digging you should be doing there. You should just stay away from.
You're so stupid.
He dropped the load at the loading dock and he took off.
Holy shit! I wonder how many people.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
This is such a weird thing to say. Yeah, it's us again, Joe.
Is that Joe? Oh, the Taco Queen.
I wonder how many people have gotten pregnant in a graveyard.
A lot.
It's just kind of. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But like, could you just the conversation? Like, so yeah, my child was conceived in a graveyard. Oh wow, that's
I'm like, I don't.
You have a story to tell.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a story that gets told. Like, yeah, so I was at a seance one night in high school, and that's where you came from.
Hey man,
we were hoping you were the Antichrist, but you weren't. You sell cupcakes.
Why it happens, man. No one's in the cemetery at night. It's locked. You go through it. No people around. There's a whole bunch of fucking what is those buildings? What do they call them?
The crypts.
Yeah, the crypts, the catacombs, whatever if you want to call those things.
Mausoleums.
Yeah, you can hide behind one of those on the grass. Like it's like young kids. Like go have sex somewhere without getting caught.
Well, I'm just saying though, James. There's other places to bang without getting caught.
Well, yeah, it's like a. I guess like what was it? Taboo, morbid.
All right,
thing
we're gonna play around the world with us, and anybody who's watching and listening right now can answer this question. Would you bang in a graveyard? I wouldn't, and you guys know you already know how
I would. I'll be ghost hunting at the same time.
Kelvin, would you bang in a graveyard? Chris?
Probably under the right circumstance. There's probably just one circumstance.
What right circumstances are there?
Thank you. And this all ties in with the fantastic.
They're visiting family,
I've been quiet during this whole topic for a reason.
What are the right circumstances?
I mean, the person, the timing, the lighting, the neighborhood. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, you never know till the opportunity presents itself.
No, we're not talking about digging up bodies.
Yeah, I was not talking necrophilia. I was talking about
We're not.
like a actual breathing person.
Even though James did bring up having a threesome with a dead body, he didn't say he would do it. He just said we're not digging up bodies. Not
Yeah.
threesome.
I'm just saying, if I was in there, I'm not. Yeah.
I hope not, James. I'd still respect you, but
But okay, here's a scenario for you, Aaron.
oh god,
You're walking through the cemetery. No
I
one's
don't.
there except
I,
you see Jennifer Lopez, and she's like, "I gotta catch a plane. It's here or nothing."
I guess it's gonna be nothing then.
Wow.
Good luck on that JetBlue. Fuck out of here.
Say
Wow.
what?
I can't. A graveyard just doesn't seem. It's just. I just feel like I'm disrespecting the dead by banging on their.
Dude, two pump
I
chump.
don't trust
Two,
those cheese
two,
eaters.
Aaron, two pump chump, man.
I can't. I
You're
can't.
crazy, man.
I can't. It's
Don't trust the cheese eaters.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're a cheese eater.
we don't
Chris
mind
loves
crossing.
cheese.
We don't mind crossing those
I don't, I
lines.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Don't trust cheese eaters.
If your wife randomly was like, "Yo, not for nothing, but that was always one of the things I've always wanted to do," you telling me you ain't gonna fucking be like, "All right, well, fuck it, let's do this that one time."
Nope.
Aaron will compromise. Just like we'll get some Halloween decorations. We'll make a graveyard in the yard.
In the backyard or some shit. Yeah,
You see that? That right there is fucking genius.
have
You
like
get the
fog
things
machines. Like you actually make it cool, but
Yeah, boom, and romantic, like Chris
not
was
an
saying.
actual,
The
not an
stars
actual
and shit.
graveyard. Hell no.
I mean, I'll even make my room look like a graveyard if I have to. Fucking put them. Remember them stars? Now, do you remember them stars people used to stick on their ceilings? Boom, stick them shits on the ceiling.
Wow.
Then she gonna be like, "You know what, baby? I want the real thing now. That was so hot."
Nah,
You
fuck
gonna
that.
have to. I guess it's divorce time.
I mean, if it comes to that, then yeah, because
Are you okay? I gotta know why.
it just doesn't seem right.
Is it like disrespect to the people, the dead people,
Yeah,
or
that,
is it that you're afraid you're gonna get cursed and something's gonna attach to you and you're gonna go home haunted by a demon?
that would suck too. Imagine pounding out and a demon crawls in your ass. That's how you get possessed.
Would you go in the cemetery at
It's
night?
called a garden snake, not a demon.
Would I go and want to? No, I don't have any business being in there at night.
Is it because it's like a haunted house? So like someone says, "Hey, I want you to go overnight, sit in the cemetery."
My thing is honestly like I wouldn't go unless I'm going to someone that I cared about's grave to pay my respects for a little bit. Other than that, I'm not gonna go there just to go there like at night or to fuck or anything. Like that's gonna be during the day, and they're closed at night. James, come on now, I can't be trespassing. I'm black. They shoot us for less.
For the people who are local, Schenectady,
Vale Cemetery.
Vale Cemetery at night, the ghost hunt. I did.
Would you? You? Who was you? Your
It was,
brother?
nope, it was me, my friend Dave. Wait, yeah,
How many? Okay.
about
How
three
many
people.
How many non-whites were with you?
I'm gonna go with a 0.
Exactly. Like Henry used to fish in Vale Cemetery, but as soon as that sun started going down, he got the fuck out of there.
This is where all the crackheads start coming. You gotta get out.
But nah,
Jesus.
I couldn't do it.
Yo, they say it's haunted.
Like the woods, yes. The fucking
It's
Chris
not
about-
haunted, man.
Can somebody turn that shit off, please?
Yeah, I caught that. Chris about to knock someone out the second he heard that.
I was like, "Fuck this popcorn! What the fuck?"
I don't know why that sound came on. But anyway, go ahead. What were you saying, James?
Everybody tells me, like, whoever at night went to Vale Cemetery, they're like, "Oh, it's haunted." You hear like girls like screaming or something. I'm like, that's not ghosts. That's the crack whores. It's all the crack whores in the cemetery, man.
But not what I would like. I would love to do a ghost hunt and all that shit, but I'm just not
Yeah.
going to.
No, I did it. We're only there for like an hour.
Only there for an hour. Say this. No, I would do shit like that.
Well,
Like,
the only reason is because we keep seeing car lights. We thought it was the cops. So we're like, okay, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
smart. I wouldn't mind doing a ghost story. I know they have some ones local. We should set up. We should link up and try to do one of them. I know you like that kind of shit, James.
Yeah, not the tours. I want a real ghost hunt. I don't want them to talk about it and have it set up where you hear knocking because when they see a key word and someone's on the other side in one of the rooms going on the wall tapping. Like I really want let me in there, give me a room overnight, let me fucking stay the night and fucking walk around.
See,
See, and that's crazy to me.
That see now that right there is crazy to
The
me.
fuck?
But I feel like if it was for the content for the pod, I'd probably do it. Like, listen, can I have a camera here and record this? I'd probably go with you, James.
No, that's just for a hobby. That just sounds fun to me.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do it for that. I gotta be doing it for content. Other than that, it has to be like one of those guided tours. Cause
Mm.
I'm telling you, man, that I'm a
Oh,
grown man.
I definitely would have done the hotel you did for The Shining.
That was dope. That was fun. That was fun.
Just because it's a famous hotel
Yeah,
that
yeah,
referenced in a movie and all that stuff. So.
yeah. That Stephen King wrote the book
Yeah.
in there, but the movie wasn't shot there. The movie was
Nope.
shot. I forgot where they said it was shot, but the miniseries they did was shot there. And I guess some crazy
So that's
shit.
cool. I would do that one, but like here, around here, local, I'm like no.
You wouldn't do the local tours?
I, dude, I had so many chances every year. Like I was thinking about it, and I always went,
I think
no.
we should. I think we should try to do one this summer. At least one.
I don't know. We'll see. Usually they're really popular around October.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Well, if they do them in the summer, because October is cold and wet and nasty. I want to do them when it's nice and warm out. Because I know there's like the fucking which people really quick will stop talking local shit, but like around the Stockade area and shit, there's a lot of shit that happen that goes on.
See, like if there was a verifiable, like, yo, some weird fucking shit happened that's unexplained, people that have done this tour have not been the same or disappeared type shit, I would want to do it, but there's no fucking way you're getting me to do it.
Oh, we'll just send James. That's what he's here for.
I'll do it. I'll be the guinea pig for you. I'll
But
tell
here
you
you
what
go,
goes
James.
on.
James, just bring this camera, turn the camera on. It's fully charged. It's gonna last for 24 hours. You're good. All right, fine. Here's some cheese. I'll pay you in cheese.
I will wait for you in the car.
Dude, I was so into it. I almost bought. They have a website for the gear. I almost bought this
Oh
fucking
shit.
suitcase thing of all the equipment.
Oh shit. I, like I'm in the middle because it's like, again, for the content I would do it. Seriously, for the content I would be like, yo, James, let's go. But it can't be me going to some fucking place where I'm gonna be trespassing. I'll say that just because I'm more afraid of the police than I am of ghosts. Way more.
Oh, your worst nightmare would be a dead cop.
Yeah, he's dead. My worst nightmare would be a live cop seeing us doing that.
A
Stupid
spirit,
shit.
spirit of a,
Tu
a,
eso.
a spirit of a police officer.
Or Nick Cage dressed up as a cop.
Oh.
Oh my god, I would love to
Yo,
see
you're
Nick
talking
Cage
about
as a zombie.
Nick Cage. When the day Nick Cage dies, he's gonna haunt you.
We're gonna be fighting then. I don't wish. All right. As much as I dislike Nicolas Cage, I don't wish any harm or anything like that, violence on him, people. So don't sit here and
Unless
say
you
this.
do it.
No, only if he attacked me. I wouldn't just go out and punch him in the face. I'm only saying this because there's stupid people out there. I know I'm not that famous yet, but there's dumb people out there. Oh, he doesn't like him, and then they'll try to. Don't do that shit, people. This is between me and Nicolas Cage. That's it.
So if Nick Cage was like, hey, buddy, I hear you talking mad shit about me, you know? I kind of want to be on your show. Would you let him on?
I don't know.
You gotta do it.
I don't know.
You won't do
Maybe
it for all the viewers of tune in.
Well, I really have to think about that because I really do not like him. I don't like his movies. I don't like his face.
Yeah, I'm just visualizing an actual podcast.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Him just saying that the whole time.
Aaron's just like hearing his voice speak.
For you know what, for the content I would do it, but I would need people there. Like I would need you guys there because I'm just gonna. I don't know how it would go.
Aaron will have a list of the movies. He's like, oh, so what can you say about this movie? He'll start talking like, never mind, it's shit. You suck. You should have retired after this movie.
Yeah, like
I would watch it. I would
It
watch it.
it has to be on Popcorn and Pints because he did more other genres than horror. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Mostly.
he did everything. He took anything. I guess he finally just paid off his debt. That's why he was doing those straight to video movies.
But why the fuck is he still doing them?
Because now he's paid off his debt. That means he's at $0. He has to get money. He gotta get some money now.
yeah, he puts out straight trash, straight toilet. You just flush that
Nah,
shit.
you know, I don't hate him like you.
I
Like,
don't know. Willy's Wonderland was pretty fun.
I did my Willy's Wonderland. He didn't talk. The only thing I didn't like was the fucking
Stupid ass fucking dancing, the
out
yelling.
of nowhere.
Face.
He did the dance. I'm like,
Face Off, Con Air, Gone to 60 Seconds.
Con Air was good. I actually like Con Air.
9mm was
9mm was really good.
Good. Yep. The older
That's why
one.
I'm like, yo, what about what we gotta have another conversation, just episode just about Nick Cage with you as like maybe a bonus episode or something, because I really want to dive into this. I want to figure out what your disdain for his face is.
Matinee, if we
Now
ever
he
did
had
do that shit.
he has some creepy movies. He got that. What's
Just
that
don't like
fucking?
him.
What's that angel one?
City of Angels.
City of Angels. That was fucking.
Yeah,
He was a creep on that.
he was.
He was an angel, for crying out loud, an angel.
Fucking the girl. He had his
He was a
chest hair
stalker.
hanging out.
But that, I mean,
Fucking creepy.
90, most of those, I'm gonna say this in quotes, romantic movies that women love. There's some creep ass dudes in them movies. Like that's some non-romantic shit. To where if you went after your woman, the woman you're with now, that shit wouldn't flash. You'd probably call the police. The shit that them dudes are doing in these movies. Oh, this is so romantic and cute. He loves her, motherfucker. He's hanging off of a fucking Ferris wheel, forcing her to go on a date with him. That's not that's not romantic. That's stalking. That's bad.
That's a.
toxic.
There was once a time when that was considered a grand gesture.
She was on a date with somebody else. That's toxic. I'll tell you right now, you hang in front of me on a Ferris wheel while I'm on a date, I'm kicking you right in the dick, and I hope you fall.
Survival of the fittest. He's a capitalist. I'm gonna offer her another option. If she wants to buy, she buys. When you want something, you do whatever you can to get it.
You hear that? And that's what got R. Kelly locked up, and Bill Cosby, and a lot of other people. Don't do
Well,
that.
I'm not talking about that, and he didn't take it to that extent. He was the goddamn angel in the movie. You're taking it way out of context. You're driving me insane here with your disdain for fucking Cage. Now, you're gonna make me have Cage rage, reverse Cage rage.
I wasn't talking. No, I moved on from that asshole. I was talking about another movie.
I did get mad at him because I didn't like him as Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I didn't like him as Ghost Rider either.
I
Nope.
was like, come on, man, so many people could have done a better job than this. Get fucking Nick Cage.
It wasn't just him either. The actor, I didn't like Blackheart as well in that movie.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, I didn't like him either.
Finger cut off, yellow paint.
I was really mad about that because I was like, they're finally making a fucking Ghost Rider movie.
I saw that in theaters, months ago. How old was I? I was still a kid, yeah. I
I
mean, I
was like,
remember as a
holy
kid, I
shit.
had fun because it's fucking Ghost Rider. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that sequel though was beyond fucking trash though.
Yep.
Spirit of Vengeance was fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Stop acting, Nick. That's what we're all asking.
No, that's what he's asking.
Dude,
something
let's
different.
just say he was gonna be Superman.
Dude, that long hair is like, it's still surreal to me.
It's so fucking weird looking.
That would have been awful. That would have been awful.
By awful, he means fantastic.
No, not at all. By awful, I mean awful. You thought the Superman movies suck now? Shit, put Nicolas Cage in it. What the fuck is this garbage?
Oh.
Look, man, I get it, Burton, because I enjoyed Tim Burton's Batman, but Superman?
Put Nicolas Cage in a cage and just lock him up and leave him there and forget about him. Back to Phantasm, though, guys. With the blood you were saying, Chris, I agree. The blood sucked. It looked like, I said it when we were watching. It looked like paint. And when I just seen the part where the kid cut the dude's fingers off, it was like yellow coming out. It just looked like yellow paint. So that, still gonna give it a 5. So I'm gonna stick with my 5 for this film. And yes, I would watch it again just to watch them all and kind of get a deep dive on it. Maybe I'll watch them high next time. Maybe I'll like it a little bit more. Maybe not.
I didn't mind. I'll keep the 6. I think part of it is a nostalgia.
I'm keeping my 5.
I could see that. I understand. Nostalgia does help a fuck ton with everything, I'll say, but I don't have that nostalgia factor because I didn't see it growing up. You know what I mean? Even though, so I don't have that nostalgia feel for it. Again, I just seen it today. I guess if you've never seen it, if you want to check it out. If you want to check it out, it's not something I would recommend. Like, it's not that good of a movie. Where I'm like, yo, you gotta fucking this movie was so good, you should check it out. But yeah, check it out if you want to check it out, type of deal. That's how I am. It's better. I feel like it's better than to watch at your own risk because it's not bad, but it's not like, oh my, yo, I just seen fucking fans. Oh my gosh, like like I'm hoping. Again, going back to what I was saying before is it's not there's nothing memorable. It's not a memorable movie for me. I'm hoping X is fucking. I'm hoping X is something wild tomorrow. When
I heard good things about it.
Me too. Me too. Fucking from Calvin, he went and seen it. He's seen it twice already. Henry went and seen it Sunday, and a few others have seen it. People been As a matter of fact, Giovanni just asked me, "Yo, did you see X yet?" I was like, "Nah, but I'm gonna watch it Friday. Gonna review it next Thursday." So he's coming on Thursday,
Thursday.
possibly Tuesday, but definitely next Thursday he'll be back on, and maybe a few others. We'll see. We'll see.
Aaron, give you the heads up. Stay after the credits for X.
He told me that same shit too. Stay after the credits for X. So people, if you haven't seen X yet, stay after the credits for X because
And not just wait mid credits. No, wait till
all the credits are done.
all the credits are done.
Oh, also I heard Aaron. I also heard that the actress Brittany Snow, she gets naked in it. So bonus for you.
Oh yeah. Henry already told me there's titties in it.
I said, my favorite character was Kid Cudi's character. He was fly as hell in that movie.
I forgot he's in that. That's right.
Wow. Oh my god! What the fuck is that? A spider? That shit looks like shit. Or a beetle? It looks bad.
It's 79, man. Calm down.
It's still. Listen, James. They had decent practical effects in the 70s and 80s, late 70s, early 80s. They had some decent ones for certain movies. But again, at least it's practical, I guess.
It's better than decoys.
Don't remind me of that fucking shithole.
See, I got the impression that you enjoyed that one.
I'm pretty sure the rating I gave it did cement how I felt about it.
Man.
Yeah, but -10,
That was funny.
That shit was funny though. I've never seen Kelvin get like disappointed or aggravated about anything.
Let alone me just giving an abrupt answer.
Mm-hmm.
The second said Kelvin 0.
Then you thought about it for a while. It built up like how your rage did for Blood Lake, James.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to watch that, Kelvin. I cannot wait.
I still get on Sean's case a lot because like the way Sean, what was it? I think Sean brought it up when we reviewed that Spanish film, The Tenant, I think it was called, House Guest or something like that.
Oh, okay. I know
I forgot the name of it, but yeah, I think it was during that specific one that he brought it up. And then the way you two reacted, I'm like, is it that fucking bad?
Yes.
To me, it's
Like
the worst.
Said,
it's the worst horror movie I've ever seen. And I've seen
good.
cheesy creature features. I've seen some fucking.
I'll take it a step further. It's the worst movie I've ever seen.
I'd rather watch Sharknado.
That's saying a lot.
I'd rather watch.
I had fun with Sharknado.
See, I'd rather watch. I hate Sharknado.
But you know what it is that it's that type of franchise it's not taking itself serious. So I just
No, I get it. I get the fandom of it. I just don't like Sharknado either.
What was it?
That's shocking to you because you like shark movies.
What was the one in New York? 2 or 3? These motherfuckers are
sure.
Chris, they're swimming in the fucking 7 line. the subway tunnel, the 7 line.
I'm not even sure.
Like, this is fucking ridiculous.
That's hilarious.
I believe one goes to space.
Yeah, I think that's the Fourth Awakens or something like that.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
I'm gonna rewatch them soon because it's just like it's so fucking funny, and the cameos on top of that are in like.
They got a lot of cameos. Yeah.
I think Bismarcky's in the first one as a cameo.
Yeah.
Or the second.
Nice.
I'm still trying to figure out how Amityville got to space.
Yeah. They're gonna explain it in the movie, I guess.
Okay, now see with that though, that is one of those fan film type movies or like indie movies. So,
I heard a lot of talks about it. I seen it in a fucking article somewhere.
I'm gonna watch that, and I'm gonna watch Shark Dracula.
Wait, what?
Oh, Sharkula.
Sharkula, yeah.
Sharkula? A vampire fucking shark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a trailer review on
So it bites you, rips half your body off, and the other half turns into a vampire?
I don't know.
I only seen the poster, to say the truth.
I've seen the poster. I've seen the trailer. I reviewed the trailer.
Like it can't be as bad as Velocipaster.
Yeah.
I didn't see that yet, did I?
Yeah, no, you might have.
I
think it was the movie where we were doing that list.
No, that was Sharks and Cowboys or Dinosaurs and Cowboys.
No, it was the one before that one. Or after it.
Listen, I don't want to down anybody on their shit, but creative, yes. Necessary, no. At some point, somebody in your camp should have told you stop.
Who's to say? Who's to say
Hey,
that though?
the
Because some
money's
people will
rolling in.
enjoy
No
it.
one says nothing.
Some people like shitty shit, and it's gonna sell posters. It's gonna sell shirts. It's gonna sell. People are gonna buy that movie. People are gonna watch that movie. I'm gonna watch it.
Which one?
Both of them.
Sharkula,
Sharkula and
Gannon Reveal in space.
yeah. Chris, I have to do this.
I'll watch it.
James is gonna watch them too. There's just certain things you have to do in life, and that's
I
one of
will
them.
pray for you.
I watched a haunted house underwater. What movie was that movie?
How was that?
I didn't mind it. It was something new. I'd never seen it before.
I'm about to check that out. I'm getting kind of hungry.
Do you ever see someone going through a haunted house underwater?
Nah, but I want
There
to.
you go. First time. That was pretty cool.
Interesting.
Story
Like-
could have been better.
Like, was the house all in one piece, or was it like
Yes,
decrepit and
yes.
sunk to the bottom of the
No.
ocean?
It was under the water, on the ground, like it was like a town got flooded. Just the house was there, and it's perfect condition. It's like an old haunted house look, like the Victorian style, but nothing. It's like rusted. It's like open the door fine, and you see the rooms. There's a piano. Everything's not floating. It's on the ground, but there's water. It's filled with water. The room is filled with water and shit. It's good. It's good camera views and shit. It's like someone's really underwater. It's kind of like a found footage look to it a little bit.
I mean, I get it, but honestly, it's like you
I
get
didn't
the
first
element
time
of
I see it.
anxiety and panic going into a house that you know possibly was haunted or is haunted.
Well, they don't know. They're just surprised because they heard a rumor because there are people who deep dive. They go into fucking lakes and shit, and they're like, "Yo, there's a rumor. There's a house in the middle of a lake underwater." They're like, "What are you talking about?" So they're just wanting to record and film it, and they went down there. Then they found out it was haunted.
Yeah, no, you throw in you throw in an oxygen tank and fucking not being able to move as fast as you normally could, and I'm good on that.
They had that thrown in too. They added that in.
I'm
Like,
sure.
running out of air.
That's what I mean, so predictable.
Because the house won't let them out. Like the doors won't open, the windows won't open. They're trapped and they're running out of air and shit.
Should have taken Luigi with them in the vacuum.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I want to watch that.
Got the name.
Any which shout out to Joe. Any last words?
Nah.
Other than the fact that I'm looking forward to the sequels because I really want to see how that story progresses, and I'm pretty confident the sequels aren't gonna have the pacing issues that the first one did. I think that's something that they improved on. That they will improve on in the later sequels. So
I might do it too.
I'm definitely gonna give the sequels a shot.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Because I didn't see them all. I definitely didn't see 4 and 5. And I'm kind of iffy on part 3. I definitely seen 1 and 2 though.
I'll sit it out.
I'm
You
gonna
guys can
watch
tell
them
me
all.
about
I
it.
don't know when, but I'm eventually just gonna go through and just watch them all.
Yeah.
Days.
I'll sit it out. You guys can inform me.
But again, people, I will say this: if you are not checking out the Z Network, you definitely want to check that out. We have a shit ton of creators on that network. Got a shit ton more over these past few days, and there's gonna be a hell of a lot more. So click that link in the description. You can check out the ones that are on there now, and it'll be updated by the weekend with more. I can guarantee you guys that you're not gonna want to miss out on any of those awesome fucking shows, any of those awesome fucking content creators, and there's gonna be some. I've already talked with a few people that are gonna be coming on Horror with Search 30 and vice versa, and all that other fun shit. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that, but also check out the ones that you guys already know about too.
My podcast, if you're down for movies that are ranging in topics, yeah, I'll have some horror eventually. I'll have, action. I'll have some romance, some comedies, all that stuff. You can catch the Midnight Matinee Saturday nights at midnight, 12 Eastern Standard Time. Come follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I'm really putting in some work there. As an example, I've put up about 71 posts in the past like 3 or 4 days on just TikTok alone. So I'd really appreciate the help in growing the following and the network so that I can continue to, impress all of y'all in the world and entertain you while hopefully making the world a better place while you're smiling because I'm making you smile. If you're down for gaming, if you're down for reviews, if you're down just to kind of have a good time, let me be myself and get crazy. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, all the places. You can go and check out Dreams the Creator. He's our boy here on the Z Network. He's the reason why we're looking better and better with the visuals. Things are getting crispy, dialed in. He's helped us with our overlays and our imagery. He can help you do the same. He's also a photographer. He's a videographer. He's a musician and a producer. So if you need beats, if you need work done, if you need somebody to film your wedding, your special day, do some edits on some of that stuff too, you can hit him up on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Let him know Worst Damn Gamer and or Sir Sturdy sent you, and he will hook you up with a price. Our boy up in Canada, Mr. Kyle the Angry Canadian, is running so good at Scary. Love this page for the simple fact that it's another way for other creators that are doing horror movies and got their own projects. If it's 30 minutes or less, it's a short film. You want to get it seen, you want to get it reviewed. If you want to join us while we review it and dissect it, you can throw it into the Facebook page, get in contact with us. You can also check that out on Instagram. And he just started a TikTok not too long ago, which again, the content is flowing. And Joe, she was in the comments. Any last words? That's our girl. You can go and check her out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. She's got tons of content for you, everything from recipes. She actually just did one recently for St. Patty's Day. She's got origin stories of ghost stories. She's got reviews. She's got a Patreon, so you can go and support her if you like the content. You want to see it keep going. She just recently was in a magazine. She just did a photo shoot for it. So go check her out. Her content is super dope. She's super chill. She's the queen of the gruesome. And if you have any last words, you can find her on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and TikTok, like I just said.
And then there's Sturdy. Horror Sir Sturdy, that is. Live shows every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and the tickety TikToks. Go check that out, people. You're gonna have a great time with us. You're gonna have a great time with us. And again, over here we're gonna be reviewing Lord of Tears on Tuesday, and we're gonna be reviewing X next Thursday, so be on the lookout for that as well. Like I said, I'm gonna start trying to get these newer movies reviewed that are in theaters to kind of jump on the bandwagon. So make sure you guys check that out. And then there's Popcorn and Pints every Saturday at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. This Saturday, we are reviewing The Last Black Man in San Francisco and Harlem Nights. Yeah, these movies connect besides the obvious. So tune in, 9 o'clock Saturday, Popcorn and Pints. Stories from a Bar, where you can listen to a podcast, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and YouTube. Check out Stories from a Bar. Amazing content on there. Shout out to our boy Chris, Deep Focus Cinema, Facebook, YouTube, Deep Dive on Cinema, and the Cinematic Canon is back. We're actually going to be reviewing, I don't remember the two movies, I forgot. But we're reviewing those movies tomorrow night, Eastern, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Two movies, nice review. Make sure you guys tune in for that. Midnight Matinee.
Mm-hmm. Episode 6. It's actually episode 9 because we already got 3 bonus episodes out there for you as well. But we're going down the timeline of the MCU at the moment. So if you want to follow along, get on what Disney Plus got, see what their order is, jump in. We're going to be doing the Avengers. Follow along. And like I said, I'm going to throw other content in there as well, as far as other types of movies to help mix it up at this point, to give you a little bit of a break from just the MCU stuff, because it's almost 30 some odd movies that we got to get through. I got this staged out till the end of July, so I'm going to make sure that you got some other stuff to feed your appetite, because you can only listen to and talk Marvel but so much, no matter how big a fan you are. So look for that. One last thing I want to say is, go check out our boy Giovanni. He was on the episode the other day. He's going to be coming back. You can find him on Instagram at Gio's Hope for Kids org. Dude's got 800 book bags he needs filled with school supplies and such. So if you can share, if you can go hit that like, hit that subscribe, let people know if you want to contribute. Help him make somebody else's day better who needs a helping hand. So go check him out. He's the third Uso on TikTok as well. Super chill guy. He's already starting a message and stuff like that. So I'm happy to help, and I'm happy to spread the word and make these videos. So go. Let's go. Make it viral.
Big shout out to our guy Giovanni. He will be on here again. And there'll be some more things. We'll be working with him more, though. So Definitely check that out. We're all about helping people, especially the children. And he has, like Chris just said, 800 fucking book bags. Let's get them shits full and let's get some more out there. Let's do this. Try to get this all over. Seriously, let's help these people out. See your nightmares, people, and don't pee on each other unless you want to. No fucking in graveyards. No fucking in graveyards. Nobody should be getting knocked up. The place where you rest for eternity. No fucking in graveyards.
Be right back.
Let me just get this shit pulled up for us. I don't know much, but I know I love you.
Wow, there you go.
What?
The song. I did not expect that to come out of your mouth. You ain't trying to do the voice.
You know where I got that from, right?
Yo, Aaron.
Yo.
I don't know if you remember. You remember like last year when I messaged you like, "Yo, bro, would you still be okay with me being a guest if we didn't if we had different political views?"
Uh-oh.
That finally came full circle recently.
What happened? What'd you do?
That post that I shared about the trans athletes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fan director finally unfriended me.
Which one?
Chris.
I just unfriended him today. I'm tired of him.
Yeah, look, this is me as a person, realistically.
Hold on. You want me to kill my stream?
Wait, are we still live?
I'm live.
On his.